Good morning and welcome in for another video on myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. Today is a 7:30 start and it's a Friday. Connected up to the trailer we're going to be using for today. Vehicle checks and trailer checks have been done. Load is all nice and secure. Checked it is the right stuff. And now we need to take all of our stock over to Skelmersdale, Kammac, to be delivered. To get on up to Skelmersdale from where we're based at Haydock, need to jump onto the M6 northbound and then jump onto the M58 for a little bit, only about 2 or 3 junctions, and Kammac is pretty much just off the M58 junction. It was a nice and easy one to get there. Been there a couple of times, to be fair. Don't know which one to what to expect. And then we're going straight from Skelmersdale over to back to Haydock actually. Yeah, so coming back to here, getting loaded up, and then we've got a delivery over Stockport at 3 o'clock for the Biscuit factory that we've been a couple of times if you're a regular on the vlogs. Will we get through? Not best timing on these lights, unfortunately, when you got a heavy trailer as well. A little bit like so. You might have to wait. Well, looks like not everybody waits. 5 minutes later on the M6 northbound, we're departing for junction 26, Stockport. At least the traffic's been a little bit better today without jinxing it. Because after all, if we've got a 3 o'clock booking around Stockport, I'll be leaving there for around 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30. And between 4 and 4:30 on a Friday, Stockport is not great for traffic. So I don't want to get ahead of myself right now by saying the traffic's really good. But it is. I can't help myself. It is. It is good. I do hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Looks like it might be a little bit of a wet one this weekend. Slightly the opposite of what it was last week. And we had that heat wave, just came out of nowhere. And talking about the weather, I checked the weather out last night, and we're doing the 24-hour gaming stream for the charity next Saturday. No, this Saturday coming up on the 11th. And it's currently showing 29 degrees. So it's going to be a warm one. It's not really you want, especially in the office as well. The office is outside, and it's a little bit like a heat box, that thing. So if it's 22 degrees, normally inside it'd be 28. So if it's about 30 degrees on Saturday, it's probably going to be about 34 to 36. So it's going to be a very warm one, which is not going to be easy when you try and stay awake for about 27 hours. All in all. 24 hours with the stream, then obviously a couple of hours before, a couple of hours after. So realistically, it's going to be about 30 hours we're going to be staying awake for. But you are more than welcome to come down to it. Will be streamed on this channel, as well as my gaming channel as well. So you've got to come in, say hi, you're more than welcome to. Ask any questions about the vlog, truck driving, gaming, anything in general, have a chat. Just pop on down. And we're departing the M58 for junction Pimbo. What's the actual junction? Junction 2 maybe. No, junction 5. Completely wrong. I forgot it starts from the other side where Switch Island is. It's not the same place I was thinking of originally. It's somewhere else that we're going to. Or is it? Or is the actual same place and just come from a different direction? I think I've gone right round the estate for some reason. I have as well. Oh, it is this one. I was thinking to myself, like, I'm sure I don't come this way normally. 3 and 4 we're delivering to. What would you have it? I never knew it. Greg Wallace used to work for Kammac. Big given, B number 7. Pretty much where that driver stopped. I don't know where he's going, like, it's a one-way system as well. Just come off bay. Let's get the indicator on. Yeah, there you go, you've seen that. Oh, has he? Got a little friendly toot. Right, here we go. That's bay 7 I'm looking for. Okay, so bay 10, 9, 8, there it is. Markings are not too great on the floor, are they? And there we have it. Keys are handed in, truck's on the bay, and just wait around now for the next 30 or 40 minutes until we get unloaded. Nice and easy, I don't mind that for a Friday. Whilst I'm getting unloaded, I thought I'll just say a big thank you again to everybody that's donated so far for the charity event that we're trying to raise money for. Really do appreciate it, every single one of you, whether it's £1, £2, £5, £20, whatever it is. Really do appreciate it, honestly. So thank you very much for everybody that's donated so far. So yeah, I woke up this morning, as you normally do, wake up in the morning, because, you know, if I didn't wake up, then no, I wouldn't be here, would I? So it is currently standing at, are you ready for this? £912. That is right, we have managed to raise a fantastic £912 for Bone Cancer Trust on behalf of Zach's Goal. And Zach's Goal themselves obviously set up in the name of my nephew, passed away by cancer, unfortunately, way too young. And in about 2 years, or maybe, yeah, I think it's about 2 years, 2.5 years, they've been raising money for it. They've just hit £30,000 raised. And there's probably about 20 people, give or take, that have been doing charity stuff to raise money for Zach's Goal on behalf of Zach's Goal for Bone Cancer Research Trusts, and we've just hit £30,000 between us all. Mind blowing, absolutely fantastic. The mum and dad are doing absolutely amazing. The dad is he took to poetry, and I've got to be honest with you, some of the poems that he does, they are absolutely heart-wrenching but beautiful at the same time. Really good. He's got a talent there, he really has. So we've raised £912 this time round already. The event is on Saturday, the 11th of July. So Saturday coming up at 12 o'clock, we're going to be starting live here on this channel, as well as my gaming channel, and we're going to be going live from 12 o'clock until 12 o'clock on Sunday as well. So if you want to come down, you're more than welcome, I've said already. But I would like to thank the recent donors over the last couple of days. So thank you very much to Kinga, Steve F, Will Bennett, Mark Hughes. Big shout out to SSO Logistics, really do appreciate that. Mike and Connor Brown, thank you very much. Anonymous, Joe, Ray, fellow driver, Michelle, and Steve Mills. I appreciate all the recent donations, and there's everybody as well so far. 43 people in total that have donated. If you have donated on Friday or over the weekend, I will read it out when I do the vlog on Monday as well for you. So you probably see it tomorrow if it's there, because you know, this is Friday recording, you're watching this on the Monday. So yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate it, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the support, all the new subscribers, all the likes of the videos. Even if, like, say, if you want to support the channel itself, you can become a member. It's from like £2 a month or $2.99 a month to help support the channel. And all the money raised on like memberships of the channels or any sponsors that I do, like with Holy, for an example, if you want to get yourself a Holy drink, links are down below. They are really good, to be fair. I wouldn't recommend any crap on the channel, do you know what I mean? I would only recommend and advertise companies that I do believe in. So Holy energy drinks are nice. So anything like that is raised through like doing the Holy adverts through the commission, anything for the channel members and that a lot. I know people don't like watching adverts. I mean, at the end of the day, you do you might pay for YouTube subscription each month like I do, so you don't have to watch the adverts. And then a vlogger comes in and goes, hey, buy this product for me. I get it, I really do. But all money raised from that does go directly back into the channel. Like, for an example, it might pay for like days out doing stuff, then I can show you guys buying stuff like down the allotment so I can get better gear and better stuff, buying new camera equipment for the vlogs. So all that stuff does go back into the channel. So it's just a way of me like trying to make a bit more money to, you know, put back into the channel for you guys to make the experience in the viewing a little bit better for yourselves. So again, over the years, I've been doing this now for about 3 years. We've hit 12,500 subscribers nearly. Each one of you are fantastic. So again, you know what I mean? Thank you. And I'm pretty much just rambling on right now, so making the video a little bit longer by rambling. So in the meantime, I'm going to wait for these guys to finish loading me, wait for the green light, and then I'll see you again shortly. We've left Kammac for 9:30, but on the way back to the yard, I thought I'll nip through the estate and treat myself to a nice cheeky spam on toast. It's a nice little butty van. It's been there for countless years. Well, it does a good spam and egg on toast, that's for sure. Bit of brown sauce, can't go wrong. I'll go jump on to the motorway again, the M58, onto the M56. Due back at Haydock in about 15 minutes time from where we are now. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, there's the man free. Nope, it's not Ryan. I absolutely hate getting on the motorway at this junction, and in 2 minutes you'll see exactly why it's such a pain in the backside to get on, because there's no proper slip road. If you've got a really heavy trailer on, which a lot of trucks do to be fair, you can't get the momentum because you've got a big turn, so you can only get around here. I've got an empty trailer and I'm doing 25 miles per hour currently. And then you've got to give way on this section here. perfect, it's clear. So we're okay. So if a car or a truck was coming off at this section, you've got to stop. And then you've got to try and get a little bit of oomph behind you. So then get down this section to get onto the motorway. It's messed up, it really is. I don't know who designed it like that. Well, I'm not surprised there's not accidents all the time. We're going to be getting loaded up with 22 tons of powdered milk. So each of the bags weigh approximately 1 ton, them big things there going on. So the straps are coming out, and they're going to be needed to secure the pallets. Throwing the straps over, and how have I done that? For a little bit of a perspective, that's how big a strap is. So when you throw it over, I've somehow looped it over the top and then back down. Let's try that again without going up to the top bit. Luckily, we left the yard nice and early. We departed for 11:25. Bearing in mind, we can't get in really till about 3 o'clock, that's our booking. But we're going to try and look, try and just turn up nice and early, see if they can accept the delivery and we could be on our way. And we've been on the M6 southbound for 2 miles probably, give or take. And we're at a standstill. Now at least it's happening now where we've got plenty of time, instead of it say leaving the yard at 2 o'clock and then getting stuck in traffic and then turning up late. I'd rather be there nice and early instead of late. I don't know which lanes are like the worst ones to be in at the moment. It's a little bit all over the place. Lanes 1 and 2 seem to be moving pretty good. So that does tell me it's something on the M6 itself and not the M62, because lane 1 filters off to the M62 shortly, so that's why I'm avoiding going into lane 1. Got past the M62, freed up a little bit, and then it's back to stop start as we approach Woolston area, junction 21 on the M6. I'm not too sure what's happened today. I think that is what's caused the traffic backlog. I don't know. I don't really know actually. I don't know if it broke down, is there something up with it, or is it a case of just clearing up some debris that might have been spilt on the road from a previous accident earlier in the day? Your guess is as good as mine. Traffic's really heavy on the M6 northbound as well. So I'm just going to pull up over here, get my brake, and then make our way down. ETA to get to Stockport is going to be about 1:15, give or take. Got 19 miles to go. That's 1:15 after the brakes. So hopefully, if we get there, they might let us in an hour and a half early. With any luck. We'll soon find out anyway, I'm sure. Well, that's brake taken care of. Managed to get some fuel as well. And I bumped into one of my subscribers, believe it or not, whilst getting some fuel. Had a nice little chat with the gentleman. Didn't actually take your name, so sorry mate. I'm sure you know who you are. Have a fantastic week, mate. Our temperature's gone right up as well since I've been on my break. 25.5 degrees currently. Let's try and get up to 56. Currently doing 38. Come on, Aphrodite. Let's go. 19 miles to go. ETA 20 to 2. I'm going to be jumping onto the A6 and then following the A6 up straight to the McVitie's Biscuit factory. There we go, I might be able to nip through there now actually. Still a bit tight. I'm in no rush. I'll wait. I probably could get through there to be fair if I really wanted. But what I try and take it nice and wide so I don't shoot myself in the foot by having the trailer cut a little bit close to that fence on the left hand side. We're only a mile off. So let's go straight up the A6 and it's on our left hand side. Normally the sat-nav would try to let me get off the next junction down and then go all the way through the A roads to join on the A6 a little bit further down, but that seems to be a little bit better the way it just came. That's what I said, I thought that was a bus lane. What's the times on it? Okay, 7 and 10 and 4 and 7, yeah we can use it. No, there's no point. It finishes here, so there's no point. Yeah, the car driver is completely correct. Okay, I've got to take it really wide and yes, perfect. This car in the left hand lane, just want to make sure they'll go stop and let me through. McVitie's. It's a real shame that this place does not have like a little staff shop or something we could use. It'd be great that, wouldn't it? Like a little shop like right there in front of us. Where if you come in, you get some biscuits and Jaffa cakes or whatever for like 50p. I was about to say for a quid, what if you could pick a packet of Jaffa cakes over a quid anyway? You're not saving anything, but oh, just imagine a Jaffa cake fresh off the production line. Oh, that would be good. That would be good. Right, that'll do us there on the weighbridge, wobbling back and forth. Well, that's a bit of good news. I've been allowed in an hour and a half before the booking time. Winning. And I've got to say, the smells what are coming from this place right now. Melted chocolate, fresh biscuits. Smells nice. think someone's getting the truck washed. Luckily, one of the other drivers were waiting to get unloaded. He worked for McVitie's, so he's able to move it for us. Straighten that bay there for you, mate. Do you want the paperwork? Do you want the paperwork?
Yeah. And I will just go toilet and come back.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. No worries. Oh, do you want me to wait for you to come back for the seals?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a pretty tight yard they got here as well. I've got a forklift on the left hand side. I've got to be careful of that one. If the bumper don't get ripped off the other side. Just doing little turns. No point struggling, might as well take that extra shunt. That might be doing there. Let's get out of here. Time's just at 3:30. We've been here for about 2 hours all in all. Absolutely crazy. So it was booked in for 3 o'clock anyway, so I can't really complain. Now this junction is always a pain to get out. So I'm just trying to creep myself a little bit. Hopefully if somebody will give way. Unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do about that. Okay, this side of the road's clear. Wait for the other side to let me out. Yep, thank you. Otherwise, if it didn't creep out, I've got all of this traffic coming towards me. I would have had to wait. As long as it's safe to do so, you'll be alright. Oh god, I need to get a new wire for these sat nav. You can hear it in the background switching on and off. To be fair, it's my own fault though. Every time I put it away that weekend, I always wrap it around. So the wire's kind of loosened itself up, I suppose you could say. So we're following down towards the town centre. And then onto the M60 ring road. Pretty much the same way we came. Could do with a yellow box there. Definitely a lot easier coming this way. than going all the way around. Time is now coming up to 10 to 4. ETA to get back to the yard. I'm going to say about 4:45. The roads are fairly busy. The M6 before, we're seeing it was really heavy northbound, especially around Limb Services area. I think there might have been an accident somewhere. The M60 looks like it's at pretty much a standstill, if not just creeping. When I just drove over the top. That's moving at least. Okay. Might not be as bad as I thought. Hopefully it's just a bit of congestion around this section. Whoa. That Mercedes is a little bit close to us. Got to keep the aircon on a little bit. It's a little bit warm. Try and keep over to the left because this lane filters off to the M56, so is lane 2. I don't know if there's been an accident on the M56 or do we carry on down the M60, which I know around the Trafford Centre area that's going to be mental. M62 is going to be really bad as well, especially this time of the day, 5 to 4 on a Friday. Hopefully it's just going to be a bit of congestion around this section. It's moving at least. Keep an eye on the biker. He's going to move across in a second. Got a feeling the white car probably will move over as well. That silver one's definitely going to be moving over, but there is a second lane that filters off as well in a second. Yeah, luckily, seems to be a bit of congestion. I think it might be near 5 o'clock at this rate, getting back to the yard. It's not a great sign when you got to queue up probably about a mile away from the junction that you're coming off. I know the problem is because it went stop start just then. I've had to slow right down, but I can't get the speed to build back up. It takes too long, foot flat down. Where's all the traffic just disappeared to as well? I've literally gone from stood still to the motorway being empty. Have no fear, because Limb Services is here to bring us back to a standstill. It's not been too bad overall, though, to be fair. I do think it is just a bit of congestion though. Don't think there has been an accident. It's Friday, 4:15. Kind of expected it, to be fair. We are now back at the yard. Unit is going to be parked up, trailer needs to be dropped where it is there, and then just give a unit a quick walk around, make sure there's no defects on the unit itself, such as like a light bulb might have gone. There's not, but just be on the safe side so it can get fixed before it needs to go back out on the road for tomorrow. On that note, I am going to call it a day on the video, so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, keep on trucking and stay safe. Bye for now.
This is the life of Darren.